The latest taping of the New Heights podcast turned into an unforgettable, history-making moment as Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, after 2 years of love, stunned millions with the happiest news of their lives. Inside the warmly lit studio, surrounded by towering microphones, soft golden light, and walls lined with books, the couple sat shoulder to shoulder, their eyes sparkling with pure joy. Travis, casual in a sky-blue hoodie, couldn't stop grinning at Taylor, who looked effortlessly radiant in a crisp white shirt, her golden hair cascading softly, lips painted a bold, cinematic red. For a moment, it felt like any other episode, playful banter about the NFL season, music, and their recent getaway, until the camera cut to a black-and-white ultrasound image glowing inside a turquoise halo, sending shockwaves across the internet. With a teasing, almost conspiratorial smile, Taylor leaned toward the lens, her voice trembling with emotion. "We've been keeping a little secret," she revealed. "Our baby is 2 months old, and it's a boy." The studio erupted as Travis clasped her hand tightly, laughter and gasps spilling from behind the cameras. "It's been so hard not to tell you," Taylor added, her voice catching. "But everything is perfect, and we're so thankful he's healthy." The moment hung in the air, intimate, electric, before Travis leaned in with that iconic Kelce smirk, the kind that says this story has only just begun. "Yeah, and I think people will be even more curious to know that his name starts with," he teased, grinning. The studio burst into laughter. Even though Jason Kelce wasn't there that day, everyone could imagine him roaring with amusement at the reveal. But Travis quickly added, "I'm not saying the rest. You can guess."
Tom, Theo, Tyson, whatever you like.
"We'll keep it a surprise until he's here." His eyes glimmered with pride, and in that moment, you could see it. This wasn't just an athlete anymore. This was a man ready to embrace fatherhood. Over the last 2 years, fans have witnessed a softer side of Travis Kelce. Not just the unstoppable football star, but the man whose eyes always find Taylor in a crowd. And Taylor? She hasn't hidden her joy either, slipping little nods to Travis into her lyrics, smiling a little wider whenever his name comes up in interviews. Now, with the news of a baby boy, their love story has entered a brand new chapter, the chapter of family. Fans flooded social media with emotional reactions, some in tears, some joking the baby might be Taylor Jr. Others started making lists of T-names, while creative fans designed adorable edits of the little boy in a Chiefs jersey, proudly wearing his dad's number. But what truly melted hearts wasn't just the announcement, it was the way they looked at each other. Every time Taylor mentioned their son, Travis's smile grew.
"We there, the kind of smile that can't hide pride."
And when Travis hinted at the name, Taylor leaned closer, her eyes shining as if to say everything without a single word. Their connection didn't need big speeches. A glance.
A squeeze of the hand.
That was enough to tell the world. Travis revealed he's already shifting his training schedule so he can be by Taylor's side throughout her pregnancy. The couple is even planning a cozy nursery in shades of white and soft blue. Taylor, meanwhile, shared that she'll be stepping back from some performances for now, putting her focus on her health and preparing to welcome their son, though she reassured fans that music will always be a part of her. And maybe, just maybe, the tiny baby boy growing inside her will become the heartbeat of her next chart-topping song. The recording wrapped with warm laughter, heartfelt thanks from Travis and Taylor to their millions of fans, and a sense that they hadn't just shared happy news, but a deeply personal once-in-a-lifetime moment. That ultrasound image glowing on screen will forever be etched in memory, not only for the couple, but for the countless people who have rooted for their love since the very first spark. Ahead lies a future brimming with new adventures, as Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift step into the most transformative role of their lives, parenthood, where their love will now be shared with a little soul growing stronger each day. But Taylor wasn't done surprising the world. On Monday, she sent shockwaves through her loyal fanbase with a cryptic countdown teasing her brand new album, The Life of a Showgirl. The 35-year-old global icon's official site lit up in a shimmering orange glow, teasing expires August 12th at 12:12 a.m. Eastern, while keeping the release date under wraps. The speculation reached fever pitch after a sly tease from the Empire State Building, and when the countdown hit 0, her site instantly crashed under the weight of demand. Moments later, the official account for Travis Kelce's podcast dropped an electrifying clip. Sitting beside him, Taylor leaned in with a grin. "So I wanted to show you something," she teased, pulling out a white case with TS in bold orange block letters. "This is my brand new album, The Life of a Showgirl," she announced proudly, holding up a vinyl copy, its cover art blurred out for suspense. Jason Kelce's scream of joy pierced the air, while Travis shouted TS12, marking her 12th studio album, before the clip ended abruptly. Fans will now have to wait for Wednesday's New Heights episode to see the uncensored cover reveal. Once her site returned, it had transformed into a full-on pre-order hub, offering a $30 vinyl, a $13 CD with a double-sided poster, and a $20 retro-style cassette, each promising unique artwork designs and keeping fans hungry for the big reveal. The vinyl edition instantly became a collector's dream, a stunning Portofino orange glitter masterpiece, translucent and dusted with gold sparkles that shimmer like stage lights. Fans were quick to speculate about who might join Taylor on The Life of a Showgirl, even though she's remained tight-lipped about any collaborations. Still, she may have dropped a major clue about the album's producer. On Monday, she released a carefully curated Spotify playlist, and sharp-eyed fans noticed every single track was produced by Max Martin, her former hit-making partner who hasn't worked with her since the Reputation era in 2017. His absence from her re-recording sessions had been notable, so this possible reunion sent Swifties into overdrive. Another posted an Oprah reaction meme, perfectly capturing the emotional meltdown Swifties were having over pre-orders. But not everyone caught the news right away. One heartbroken pre-med student confessed they missed the announcement entirely because they were buried in MCAT prep, joking, "They don't tell you about this kind of sacrifice in med school." The rollout itself also caught fans off guard. Instead of the usual dramatic stage reveal, Taylor announced the album on her boyfriend's podcast, alongside his brother. "What happened to my Taylor Swift?" one bewildered fan wrote. And as expected, her website crashed under the avalanche of eager fans, prompting hilarious memes, including one from Succession's Kieran Culkin staring hopelessly at a screen full of bad news. Even New York City seemed to join the celebration. The official account for the Empire State Building posted a photo of its spire lit in glowing orange, teasing in its caption, "See you next era." In the days following the double bombshell, the baby news and the album announcement, the internet didn't just buzz, it roared. News outlets across the globe ran headlines back-to-back, with some calling it, "The Week Taylor Swift Redefined Surprise Reveals." Entertainment reporters camped outside familiar recording studios, hoping to catch a glimpse of her arriving with that signature coffee cup in hand, while sports journalists speculated on how fatherhood might shift Travis's already legendary NFL career. Behind the scenes, close friends revealed that the couple has been in a whirlwind of preparation. Taylor has reportedly started working on a series of deeply personal tracks inspired by motherhood, capturing late-night thoughts, quiet moments, and the changing emotions of her journey. Travis, on the other hand, has been seen visiting high-end baby boutiques, carefully inspecting cribs, strollers, and even tiny sneakers, ones that suspiciously match his own game day kicks. Their families, too, are caught up in the joy. Jason Kelce joked during a media appearance that he's already calling dibs on being the fun uncle, promising to teach the kid everything from backyard football to how to make the perfect cheesesteak. Kylie Kelce, ever the thoughtful sister-in-law-to-be, has reportedly started planning a baby shower with a theme that blends Taylor's love of vintage glamour with the Kelce family's laid-back, sports-loving vibe. Fans are now speculating about whether the New Heights podcast will become the platform for more personal updates. Given the playful chemistry between the Kelce brothers and Taylor's growing comfort in front of the podcast mic, many believe they might share glimpses of their family life right there, letting listeners in on the most tender moments. As for The Life of a Showgirl, industry insiders predict it could be one of her most commercially successful albums yet, not just because of the music, but because of the life milestone it reprise.